Yeah, people think I'm a bit crazy for getting up at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. to go for a paddle, but that's when the conditions are best, so I often do get up at this time. That's a complete lie, by the way. I don't get up at this time usually. I'm just going, I'm trying to make it sound like I'm hardcore. Probably more of like an 8 a.m. paddler rather than a 6 a.m. paddler. People are like, oh, you're like so good, you're an athlete. I'm like, oh, I'm just a chick who likes to paddle. I always say that. Likes to be out in the ocean. It's not even training, it's just like more of a hobby that I do on a frequent basis. I've always been brought up on boats in that environment, and my dad especially has quite a water-based background, and so it probably developed from there. Thank you to my mother and father, Mark and Renee Orams, shout out. In all honesty, my first time on a paddleboard, I didn't like it. And that sounds so weird because you probably look at me like, wow, she loves paddleboarding, but I didn't imagine myself even really going down this racing pathway or falling in love with it like the way I did. But wow, that sounds so romantic. I'm talking about paddleboarding, but anyway, I started racing when I was probably 12. Just kind of threw myself in the deep end. For a long time, I was the first and last in my category. I just kept doing it, and yeah, here I am today. Yeah, I think sport is an outlet for a lot of people and a coping strategy for a lot of people, and it's just a very important part of my life and has helped me through a lot of things. It's quite a mindful experience. I think that's why a lot of people paddle recreationally as well. Paddling, you're in the environment, so you tend to think about the environment you're in and what's around you and kind of like the nature you see and appreciate that more. If you're thinking about getting into the sport, I'd say definitely go for it. There's something that I'll never take for granted, and I feel, yeah, probably like my happiest self, I'd say.